You want to take a bite?
Of course.
Let's see.
If I can. Wow.
Do you like it? Well, welcome back to my little kitchen, everyone. I am Amy, and I've got kind of Memorial Weekend, summer on my mind. And I just got done baking peanut butter chocolate chip Reese's cookies. I think that's the title I'm giving it. Anyway, I have had that I have had that recipe on my mind for probably about the last 2 weeks. So I finally did that. So now, another thing that I've had on my mind, just thinking about summer picnics, something that's easy and portable. Instead of the lobster roll, because sometimes, I mean, I love a lobster roll, believe me. But sometimes lobster can be a little expensive. And so I thought, why not a shrimp roll? I thought that'd be kind of cute, cool. And then I thought of Michigan, and the trout or the whitefish out in Lake Superior and the Great Lakes, nothing better. Then I thought about that, but shrimp is much more easier to find in most grocery stores. So anyway, I thought I'd come up with a shrimp roll recipe. So I'm only making 2, even though we might have some left over. I hope this bun stays together. I've got 2 like hoagie buns. You can use hot dog buns if you want, but I picked these out. Okay, for the life of me, one of these ingredients, the recipe will say celery. I would do celery. I thought I had celery in my fridge, but I didn't. So I'm gonna improvise here a little bit. I'm not even gonna tell you what I'm adding to it, but we'll just pretend that this is celery, okay? But this is celery. Wink, wink. Anyway, the recipe will say celery. So what we're gonna do first, I've got some water boiling over here. In order to save the lemon zest, I'm gonna kind of zest these 2 lemons. I've got about 3 lemons here. Because lemon zest is so lovely. And even if it's dry, if you moisten it up, it still has its flavor. So I'm gonna sit here and zest 2 lemons because I wanna preserve the lemon zest. Okay. Look at that. I mean, this is a big lemon. You know, it's funny, lemons come in all different sizes. Sometimes you just don't know what you're gonna get. So these are kind of big, but... And the kind of shrimp I have, I would go with just large shrimp, but I had a bag. I have large shrimp in my freezer, but I went with the jumbo shrimp because it's what was open, and I didn't feel like opening up a brand new, frozen shrimp bag. So I have jumbo shrimp here, but either way, it all adds up. You just may have to do a little more chopping. Okay, I'm gonna scrape this up and put it in this little... So what we're gonna kind of pretty much do is kind of boil the shrimp, but not exactly. I've got hot water boiling over there. I mean, look at all that lovely lemon zest. I've got some hot water boiling over there, and what I'm gonna do here, hopefully no seeds are gonna come out. I am going, in fact, let me take you over there. Whoops, sorry about that. And see, this is all my ingredients. Got Old Bay seasonings, lemons, the buns. These are my notes. So let me take you on over here. I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit. Whoa, sorry about that. Yeah, let me zoom you in just a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to squeeze as much as I can these 2 lemons. So basically we're gonna cook the shrimp in lemon water. Give it some flavor. And I'm gonna add a little bit of salt in here. So I didn't want to saute it, I didn't want to do any of that. Let me get this one in. Whoops. Man, the heat. I'm gonna bring that down a little bit. I think I burnt my finger on the steam. Whoa. Man, juice is coming. I think I cut this wrong. Okay, let me get the other one. Okay, here we go. I cut it a little better. Hopefully I got enough water in here. Might have to turn you guys off a little bit. I think I let too much water steam away. This is going to flavor the shrimp so good. And I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Because salt flavors it too. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more water because too much steamed away. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I did go ahead and add a little bit more water. What I'm going to do is turn this off. The water's been boiling. I added the lemon juice, a little bit of salt, and now we're just going to put the shrimp in there. And we're just going to let it sit until the shrimp turns pink. Of course, we don't want to overcook it because, as some of you guys know, overcooking shrimp makes it tough. And this is only going to take a few minutes. Here, in fact, I'll show you. Look at it. I just dumped it in. And, sorry, my thing doesn't work very well. My little iPhone. But look at it. It's already turning like pink. I'm going to use a strainer and we're going to take this out. It's pretty much done already. All that time to get the water boiling, and the shrimp cooks quicker than the time it took the water. So anyway. Okay, look at this lovely shrimp. It only took like a minute for the shrimp to cook and look pink and all nice. I melted butter, and we're gonna grate some garlic in here. 2 garlics. You know, if you're gonna do garlic. But I don't want to overpower it either. But we're gonna grate 2 garlic cloves in here. And we're gonna reserve some of this for the buns. I don't know whether to do this in the oven or just on my cast iron over there. Okay. I don't want to waste this garlic. Oh, this is a little harder than I thought. Sometimes this stuff gets caught in the little crevices here. I'm gonna try and get something else. It's probably the same thing, but it might be a little more easier for me anyway. Okay, let's grate this one. Because you definitely don't want to scrape your fingers. Sorry, that's why I'm concentrating on. I don't want to scrape my fingers. And of course, you'll have that outer skin of the garlic not behaving, but that's okay. And then do you see that garlic in there? We're going to, boy, I almost want 3. Let's see. Should I add 3? I don't know. I don't want too much. Okay, we're gonna grate some more. Well, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna put some of this lemon zest that I had in. I'm gonna use my wink wink celery. I'm gonna put that in. We're gonna add some of this. It's a little bit more. We're gonna add in some of that luscious garlic butter. We're gonna add in a little bit of Old Bay seasonings. I'm using this in place of salt because this already has a little salt in it. And the shrimp was cooked in, or you know. Okay. Look at that, doesn't that look lovely? Oh, you know what I should have done? Oops. Sorry guys, I forgot a step. We gotta chop up. Since these were extra large shrimp, I'm just gonna cut them up in thirds. Because you want bite-sized pieces. You don't want to take a bite and a whole shrimp comes out. So I'm just gonna do this really quick. I forgot. It's kind of late here, even though that's the thing about summer. It's a little bit later here than I thought. But it's still daylight. So I'm just gonna kind of quickly do this. So I'm gonna finish up cutting the shrimp. So obviously you should have cut up the shrimp before you added the butter, garlic, the celery, the seasonings. I forgot, but it doesn't mean it's not gonna be a good shrimp roll. In fact, it's gonna be even better. That's what I think. So I'll be right back. Okay. I fixed that problem, but it wasn't too hard. It wasn't too difficult. I just forgot that step. So I'm just gonna add in a little bit more lemon zest. I really like that lemon flavor. And I'm just gonna see if I can squeeze out a little more lemon juice from these lemons without getting seeds in here. I don't know, a couple teaspoons would be nice. Okay. Oh yeah, here's some. That's why I didn't throw them away right away, because sometimes you might not, or I might not, squeeze out enough. Oops. Let me see if I can get that seed. Like I said, I don't like squeezing lemon juice into my hand because I find that it dries out my hands, and if your hands are dried or crackly or something, or you got a scratch that's, you know, it hurts. The acidity from the lemon, it hurts. So anyway, we're gonna try and squeeze out as much as I can here. I should have had my glasses on to find those seeds. I don't think one got in here. I think I might be okay. Okay. So a couple teaspoons of lemon juice from your lemon that you zested would be most ideal, because you don't want it too tart, but it depends. You know, a shrimp roll, you can really add your own flavors and taste, but I think the main thing is to still keep the shrimp flavor, because that's the main ingredient. So we're gonna add in a little bit of mayo. Use your favorite mayo. I like the one with a little bit of olive oil, but I don't want to over mayo it. So a quarter, maybe a third of a cup, we'll see. And kind of just gently stir that in. I've got my skillet over there heating up. Oh yeah, we forgot. Did I add some of this? No, I already added, yeah. Oh my gosh. I added some of the butter garlic. I don't know why I feel like such in a hurry. Probably because Chris is hungry, and so am I. We want to eat. Well, hopefully he will like this. And like I said, I didn't get butter lettuce. Our butter lettuce doesn't just come in one. It comes in two big things, and it was too much for me. So I'm using what I have in my fridge, but I would prefer butter lettuce because it's a big enough lettuce that you have the bun, the toasted bun, then you have the butter lettuce, and so you've got this bun that's holding all the wonderful, delicious shrimp, kind of like shrimp salad, shrimp roll, the shrimp. I think that's enough mayo because, like I said, I don't like stuff over mayoed. So anywhere from, like maybe a quarter to a third of a cup, depending on how you like it. And I think it's always nice to add like a little paprika on top. Or I might go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of chives. We're gonna put some of this in the shrimp roll, but I think I might use a little bit for garnish when the shrimp rolls are done. Okay, so I'm just gonna, how much? I don't know, how much do you want? I just have a couple tablespoons maybe. And I'm doing them, I'm not mincing them up, I'm doing them in bigger chunks. I think that's enough. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, I think some. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to get a brush. My little brush here. And I'm going to do these rolls. Make sure I get some of that garlic. I'm going to toast these buns a little bit. Oh yeah. And I should get a plate. Oh, I hope that bun doesn't come apart. I hate it when you have a hot dog bun or a hoagie bun and it's cut in half. But then to open it up, it breaks apart and it's like, well, what's gonna hold the hot dog? So hopefully these will stay together. I'm gonna make sure I get some of this garlic on this other one. Well, I must say, at least both Chris and I are having garlic. Okay, and we're gonna go over here and toast them. So I'm gonna bring you over there. I put the garlic butter on here. And there's my shrimp roll mixture. Doesn't it look good? I think it looks good. Whoa. Man, I can't wait to eat. I think the biggest question here would be, what do you serve it with? I mean, we might do, I don't know. You could do potato chips. I'm going to turn this down because I really had this on hot. Okay, let's see if this works, you guys. Oh, dear. Let's see if it toasts. I'm hoping it does. I probably should turn on my fan, tell you the truth. Oh, dear. Chris is gonna wonder what in the world is happening. What is she doing over there? Burning the house down. Okay. Oh yeah, it's getting there. Oh yeah. See, I love a cast iron. All you have to do is put it on really hot and depending. Oh, don't fall apart on me. Please don't. There we go. I'll show you here in a minute. I mean, it's probably not as toasted as I would like. I think if you don't want to do it in the pan, I think if you do this in the oven, like roast it or broil it or something like that, that may work too, but we're gonna go with this. Chris, you want to join me on this video or are you busy?
Sure, no, I'm not busy.
Okay, Chris is gonna join us. Hang on, folks. I thought lobster would be too expensive, to have lobster meat, and I'm not gonna cook a real lobster, and no, too much work on that. And besides, we don't live in Maine or the East Coast, because we can find lobster on the West Coast, can we? No. I think it's only in the East Coast for lobster. Because they do crab here.
Crab's more prominent here. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good question. I
don't know either. But anyway, I chose shrimp, so Chris is going to join us. I didn't get butter lettuce. The reason why is because butter lettuce comes in these two big things, and you know us, it's just the two of us. I didn't want one to go bad.
So what kind of lettuce is this?
This is romaine.
Okay.
I could have used iceberg, but I don't know, I didn't want that. I could have. I'm at the grocery store.
I like romaine.
So anyway, we're gonna fold this here. Hopefully our whole sandwich won't fall apart, because you know how hot dog buns, you stick the hot dog in it and it doesn't stay attached because the bottom bun is a lot thinner than the upper one. I don't know why that is, but anyway. So we're gonna dish this up here.
Okay.
Whoops. This is a little chive. Okay. Let's put a little more here.
That's a full meal.
I know, isn't it? Yeah, I would have roasted these buns in the oven, but anyway. Hang on. Don't do anything yet, because I want to get this out of the way so people can see it.
Well, I think I'm going to need a fork. I don't know if I can get my mouth around that.
Sure you can.
Well, it's not going to be pretty if I do.
Well, we'll just try and take a small bite. Or you can just add a fork and no, I'm going to take a bite. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of chive. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of chives on here just to dress it up.
Okay.
And where did that one thing go? I don't know. You could do paprika, but I didn't get it out, so I'm just gonna do just a sprinkle of Old Bay seasonings.
Oh, doesn't that look nice?
Okay, you guys, this is the shrimp roll. I know I used some different ingredients, but follow the recipe. The recipe will have celery in it and stuff like that. But I think this will make a great summer picnic or anywhere, because you know what you can do? You can keep the shrimp in a bowl, lid, keep it on ice a little bit until you're ready to serve it. You got the lettuce, the buns, and because you don't have to have it warm. This will be warm, but you can have it cold. And the one thing you could do too is after you boil the shrimp and drain it, to have it stop cooking, put the shrimp on ice. But anyway, oh, by the way, follow me on YouTube at Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen, because you can find this recipe there and on my website. So anyway, you want to take a bite?
Of course.
Let's see.
If I can. Wow.
Do you like it? Forgot to put a little mustard on it, but
Yeah. No, good sauce. It's
yeah.
really good flavors mixed in there.
Because I didn't want to overpower it with one like mustard or
Right.
the Old Bay, because you know shrimp's the main ingredient. I wanted you to still kind of have that shrimp taste
Yeah.
to it. Mm.
Good job.
Will this make a good summer meal? Okay, good.
And it's a full meal. I mean, it's going to be very filling.
Yeah, I think so too. So, thank you for being in our little kitchen. So, like I said, the recipe and the video will be over there on my YouTube channel or my website. But I hope you follow me and I hope you make this. I think it's really good. And I think it'll be a perfect Memorial Day or summer, well, really any time of day, but any time of year, but especially during the summer. So, okay, keep gathering around the table with your family and friends. Bye. We're going to keep eating.